Voilà. Oh, maman. Voici. Sur ton tapis. Oui. Sur ton tapis à toi. Ou sur le canapé. C'est quoi que tu préfères? Ma che come se. Hello, hello. Connect this and we start in 3 minutes. So please make yourself comfortable on the mat. Have some support for your sit bones and we start in a couple of minutes. Good to see you. I don't see you, but good to have you here. Okay, good evening everyone. Very happy to have you here on the other side of your screen. A gentle reminder before we start the session. I'm not on the other side of the screen with you in real, and I'm not even inside yourself, so I have no idea how you feel today, how you feel in general, and I want you to be very aware of that and to respect your limits, respect your body, respect your energies, and do not make yourself having a bad experience. So if it's painful, this is not yoga. Feeling tensions is fine. Feeling pain, you have to be your own judge and stay kind and stop before it's painful. Okay? For the rest, just enjoy. You can pause or repeat the video. You can add me some comments if something is not clear. And you can obviously stop, rest, and watch if you feel like it. Okay? So let's start sitting. Someone is knocking on my door. Special yogini, come. You? Come. Okay. We are a special guest tonight. No, he's not coming. That was the cat. So please grab a block or a big book or a blanket you can fold and sit on it. A way that's comfortable. Remove the flesh and your glutes so your zip bones can root deeply into your support, and cross your legs. So this one is the easy cross. It's good to have your toes under your knees. So if you're a bit like this, walk this way and rest your knees on your feet. If you have more flexibility on your hips, or if you want to try something else, you can have your two heels aligned with the pubic bone this way. Or if you want to challenge a little bit more, why not? We can try half a lotus. So one leg will be like cross, and you're gonna grab one foot, one knee, and come and place the foot just on the junction between the hip and the leg, the groin, for a half lotus. All right? Good. Take a long deep breath and welcome. Uh, welcome. Hello. Not grab anything. Place your fingers a little bit behind your hips and press into them to lift your spine. And then inhale, go a little bit higher, taller, and when you exhale, root down and press with your zip bones into your support. Bring your elbows together and hands to your heart. The thumbs, whoops, I'm already stumbling on my words. Thumbs against the sternum, this bone that's between the chest, and gently close your eyes. And start looking and observing inside. How is your inner world? How you feel today? If you're calm or if you're agitated. If there is any sensation, you can perceive vibrations, heartbeat, the waves of the breath. Also enjoy that moment to set an intention for that session. What would you like for yourself? A goal you like to achieve, or maybe something you want to let go. Every inhale, along your spine and be taller, and every exhale, root down a little bit deeper into your support, and feel that line between the top of your head and higher, and all the way along the spine until your zip bones and lower. If you were a tree, every time you inhale, your branches open up and go higher and further away. Every time you exhale, your roots go deeper to find the nutrients and the stability. Feel that connection for time. And very gently place your hands to your knees and open your eyes. Good. Let's change the cross of your legs. So extend your legs one at a time. Feel the blood coming back and change the cross. So it's not this. If you were in lotus, use your hands to grab your foot. If you're in any other cross-leg position, you can also use your hands to adjust it. And let's start moving a little bit. So today I will work a lot on wrists and hands. So let's warm them up. Also, if you have any problem with them, do the warm up, be gentle on the rest of the session. You can still use your blocks fold your mats a little bit more to have like double layer or triple layer of support on your little blankets. Okay, so to start today, a little bit of anatomy. I don't know if you see well, but the palm of my hands, let's say we have like 4 corners. So very often when we have the hands on the mat, we forget to have one of the corner in contact with the mat. So today I'd like you to have this self-observation of how your hands are in contact with the mat and not forget to press them. So when we're in the Anjali Mudra, we have these 4 corners pressing, and if you press harder, you can feel if you have tendency to collapse or no. It's like the arch of the palms is not in touch, but the 4 corners have to be. Okay, let's start moving. Hands together, wrists together actually, and we will roll the wrist all around this way, from outside to inside, from lower to higher, and connect it with your breath. So inhale, go up, exhale, go out. Inhale up, exhale down. And keep yourself a massage around the wrist. Try to keep the contact all the time in the skin of your wrist, and release. Let's do it the other way around. So you can start touching them from the back of your hands. And okay, I'm lost. And inhale up, exhale down. I was like this. So yeah, we go like this. Combination. Inhale up, exhale out. All right, last time. Feel also what's happening in your elbows, in your shoulders, and release. Hands to your knees. Roll your shoulders back and feel again what's happening under your skin. Good. If you're still okay with your legs like this, keep them, or the way adjust them and cross them, or make yourself comfortable. Do you see my hands? Yes. So let's have our hands flat, a little bit front of us, and we're going to start lifting the thumbs, the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky, and all the way back inside. Middle, index, thumb. Great. Lift the palm of the right hand and back. And same with the left hand. Push, push, push into your fingers, back. And let's do it together. Both hands. And back. And then lift all the 10 fingers and press into the palms. Don't forget the 4 corners. And back. If your hands are like really flat on the mat, you should also have all the fingers very spread. And when they are like this, that make a L shape between the thumb and the index. And be careful that this is not lifting, like this L is like all the way in contact with the mat. So let's stay here and keep going. We lift the palm together, we lift the index together, and now we're gonna walk our fingers inside and repeat. Lift the thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky, and all the way back in, pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. Lift the palms, press the fingers, back, lift, press into your palms, lift the fingers. Great. walk around, and this time go showing your fingers outside and the heels of your hands facing together, and we'll try again. Lift the thumbs, index, if you can, middle, ring, feel the intention. Send the information from your brain to your fingers. It's part of movement. And all the way back, pinky, ring, middle, index, and thumb. Lift the palms, press into the fingers. Back, press into your palms, try to lift the fingers. And release, walk back in. And come back. To straight spine, roll your shoulders back, feel the blood circulating into your wrists, your hands and your fingers. And we keep going, we go one more time front. And this time we're gonna roll our hands, so maybe I will go sideways for you to see better. Whoop. Up here, yes. And I'm gonna like roll my hands to have like all the skin of the back of my hands touching the mat, and force all the skin rolling on the inside of my hand, and I go on the same on the other hand. Then we do both hands in the same time. Roll one articulation at a time, all the way back to the back of the hands, and roll back and back. Really good. Now we're gonna go into the tip of our fingers and walk our hands front as if they were like kind of spiders. I hope you don't have any problem with that. I don't really like spiders, but do that. Walk front using all your 10 little legs, and back. Another time. Extend your spine at the same time, but resist with your pelvis. Stay on your support. And back. And now we're going to be on our fist. This way. And we go front. On the fist. And then we go on the edge of the outer hand. And we come back. And we come back here on the sitting position. Very good. Make yourself comfortable in the block. Roll your shoulders back behind you and extend your hands in front of you. Cross your fingers. Flip the palm front. Extend your arms, extend your elbows. And very gently on the next inhale, start lifting your hands up. Bend your elbows, knuckle on the top of your head. And like really the palms of the hand looking flat. Adjust your roots, adjust your branches, and on the next inhale, very slowly, push your hands up. Keeping your shoulders down, your zip bones really down, but your hands going up. Inhale, exhale, feel the line between the sky and the ground. Knuckles back on your head, hands back front. Flip them and change the cross of your fingers. Up, the opposite cross. Again, we do long arms, and then we bring the knuckles of our fingers to the top of our head. We like bring your elbows behind you as much as you can to open your armpits. Adjust your posture. Zip bones really rooting down, head super high, and that connection in between. And on the next inhale, push your hands up. Consciously feeling what's happening under the skin. Feel it. Also, I can feel I'm not straight. What's going on? When you inhale, you go a bit higher. And when you exhale, you root a little bit lower. Knuckles back on your head. Hands front. Flip. Release your fingers. Fingers on your knees. Roll your shoulder back and just feel. Close your eyes for a second. And feel your blood, your sap circulating under your skin. Great. Hope you enjoy, understand, and feel. Remove your block, support, book, and let's go on 4 points. So hands front, right under your shoulders. Trying to be on the screen. Your knees are under your hips, and everything is square. Your elbows are looking front, and we're gonna place our hands way that the wrist is still under the shoulders, but the fingers are looking outside. And from here, we're gonna like very gently rock from side to side. So have your inner gaze under your palms and feel if you have the 4 corners of your hands in contact, and also feel how your hands are getting stretched. Hands back, fingers looking front. You're gonna bring your pelvis in the direction of your heels. Walk a little bit further with your hands and place your forehead to the mat. Child pose. Here, keep breathing. And feel how the breath is opening your back. Every inhale, your back open. Every exhale, you go a little bit lower. Walk with your hands a little bit closer to you, and we come back into 4 points. All right, this time we're gonna roll our hands looking in. So if we want to have the wrist under the shoulders, the fingers are almost touching, and we do again this little swing from side to side. Feel the contact of your hand with the mat. And back to center. Push in your hands, bring your pelvis back to your heels. Extend your arms, and we'll go for a second child pose. When you are into child pose, it's a moment of rest, but it's also a deep stretch for your back. So use your breath to make it even heaven. And also have your forehead in contact with the mat. The skin of the forehead should go slightly in the direction of your nose. Take one more deep breath. And walk with your hands all the way to your knees. And we're here sitting on our heel. It might not be comfortable for everyone, so you can have your hand a little bit front. Cross your legs behind you and roll on them and come back to sitting on your sit bones. Really good. Okay, extend your legs and roll them in and out as we like to do. That's my little obsession, I have to say. Okay, our hands are behind slightly behind hips, so we can keep our spine extended, sit bones well rooted, and head light and tall. And we're gonna bend knees a little bit closer here. I will take a long inhale and push my knees forward and lift my pelvis up on the inhale, and exhale, I come back to that posture. We're gonna do it a couple of times also to warm up. Inhale, send your knees front, open your abdomen, exhale, come back here. I'm looking at the camera, but please look at your knees. So keep your chin very close to your chest. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, a little bit higher, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down, and the last time we stay up. Inhale up, and exhale up, push, 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 push. Inhale, stay up. Exhale all the way down. Great. Roll across your legs. Roll, go a little bit front. 4 points. Have your big toes touching together. Open your knees wide as the mat. And we go for a third extended child pose. Enjoy it. We stay here 3 cycles of breath. And on the next inhale, we walk our hand a little bit closer. Lift our pelvis and come back to 4 points. Here we're gonna flip our toes and very gently come to bended knee, downward facing dog. So just press into your hands, spread your fingers wide open, check that the 4 corners of your hands are into the mat, and very gently lift your pelvis without opening your knees. So you should be just on your toes and go up and down with your heels, keeping your knees bended. I think you got it. And very gently start walking towards your hands, but stop midway. Maybe look at me first and then do it without pinching your neck. I'm gonna walk sideways with my feet back to center, and then I go the other way around, back to center, and back to downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, knees are bended. I walk into the direction of my hands. I stop midway, and I walk my feet sideways. I stretch the side of the body. The hands are well rooted into the mat. Come back to center, and I go the other way. And I stay also with my knee nice and flexy. Come back to center, and this time walk all the way to your hands, forward fold. Relax your neck, gaze between your legs, grab your elbows, and very gently rock side to side. Change the cross of your elbows and keep rocking your rock. And release your elbows, bend your knees, and roll your spine all the way up, one vertebra at a time, starting with the sacrum, lower back, thoracic, cervical, and last, the head. Adjust yourself. My head is chopped. And we're here in mountain pose. So feet are 1 foot distance apart, knees are slightly bended. You can tube your pubic bone all the way to your belly button. Use your thumb to roll your shoulders back and lift your sternum. Hands to the side, like that's the anatomic posture too. And smile. This is not only for the good vibe, it's to relax your muscles in your face. And we go for some rolls of sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. I'm going to place myself sideways. On the next inhale, we bring our arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, look front, flat back. Lift your toes. Exhale, forward fold, gaze between your legs. Palms into the mat, send one leg followed by the other one. Plank pose. Push your heels behind you so you can feel that long line we're trying to detect and feel today. And Chaturanga Dandasana, knees, chest, chin to the mat, elbows very close to the chest. Inhale, Cobra, press into your hands, into the four corners of them. Exhale, all the way back to flat. Curl your toes, press into your hands, downward facing dog. Again, check your hands, press into them to lift your pelvis a little bit higher. And from downward dog, we're gonna catwalk all the way to your hands. So it's a bit weird. A dog on a catwalk. I don't know, it's like, oh. And forward fold. Relax your head, relax your neck. Look a little bit farther between your legs. Inhale, look front. Lift your toes, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and roll your spine all the way up. Hands up. Hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And again, feel what's happening under your skin. If it's different or if it's the same as at the beginning of the session. Open your eyes again and we'll go for a second roll. Inhale, hands up. Exhale all the way down. Gaze between your legs. Inhale, look front, lift your toes, long spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, hands between your mat. Send one leg behind you, followed by the other one, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees, chest, chin to the mat, elbows squeezing your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra, press into your hands, open your heart, back to flat. Curl your toes, press into your hands, downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, we're gonna bring right hand a little bit more in the center of the mat and free your left hand. This left hand is traveling all the way to the right wrist and try to grab it or to reach something, your knees, maybe your leggings. And look under your armpit, smile, and back to downward dog. Adjust your hands and catwalk all the way to your hands. Grab your big toes. Inhale, forward fold. No, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. elbows to the side. Inhale, flat back, look front. Pull into your big toes. Exhale, forward fold, gaze between your legs. Release your hands. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. Hands up, hands to your heart. Adjust yourself. And we go again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, all the way down. Grab your big toes. Inhale, look front, flat back. Exhale, bring your elbows sideways, gaze between your legs. Release your toes, hands to the mat. Send one leg at a time into plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, all the way to the flat. Inhale, curl your toes, press into your hands, downward facing dog. Now we're going to bring a left hand a little bit more in the center of the mat, and a right hand travel diagonal all the way to the left ankle. Grab it and turn and look under your left armpit. Smile, feel if it's shaking or tense. Smile at this and come back to four legs. Downward facing dog, and here breathe. One cycle of breath. So happy to have 4 points to support us. And we catwalk all the way to the hands, starting with the other leg. So if you tend to start with the right, start with the left. Forward fold. Inhale, look front, flat back, open the back of your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. One vertebra at a time. Hands up, hands to your heart. Mountain pose. Okay, I'm gonna just change the angle. And we keep going. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, grab your big toes, pull them, look front, flat back. Exhale, open your elbows, gaze between your legs. Inhale, release your big toes, hands to the mat. You can step, you can also walk, or you can also jump into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra, look front. Exhale, all the way flat. Curl your toes, press into your hands, downward facing dog. And bring your right foot a little bit closer to the center of the mat. And with your left leg, kick behind you. And it's a kick. And then try to go a little bit higher with your legs and lower with your chest to the mat. And bend your knees and go all the way front. Try to reach your chin or your nose with your knee, and all the way back to one leg downward dog. Really use your hands, and back to 4 legs. Restore your balance and zigzag walk all the way to your hands. Forward fold. Hands under the sole of your feet. Gaze between your legs. Inhale, flat back. Look front, or try to look front. Feel how it's open the back of your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. One vertebra at a time. Hands up, branches up, hands to your heart. Mountain pose. Adjust yourself, inside and outside. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, empty your lungs all the way down. Inhale, look front, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, or jump into plank. Press your heels behind. And Chaturanga Dandasana with your elbows squeezing your ribs. Knees, chest into the mat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, all the way flat. Curl your toes, press into your hands. Downward dog. Ooh. Check your hands if the four corners are well into the mat and if the fingers are well spread. Bring your left foot a little bit more in the center of the mat and kick behind you with the right leg. It's a kick. The legs stay parallel to the mat. And bend your knee. Bring your knee all the way to your nose. And then go very high with your leg. So as high you go with your leg, as low you go with your chest. And back to center. Adjust yourself and walk or step between your hands. If you decide to step, look between your hands, bend your knees and jump into them. Forward fold. Hands under the sole of your feet. Gaze between your legs all the way down. Here stay for 2 cycles of breath. And breathe a little bit deeper so the oxygen can go in some corners it's not used to go, because we're not really forward folding that much in a daily life. Smile again, release your hands, bend your knees, and keep bending, keep bending, keep bending. And use your hands for support and come to sitting. Yoo-hoo! Really great. Oh, I don't know. At least I'm having a good time. Okay, you remember the beginning of the session, we were like sitting like this and lifting up. So we're gonna do it again, but with one leg extend. The side where my leg is bended, I would bring my, actually my heel a little bit closer, not super close, but a little bit closer to my hip, and my hand right behind the same hip. On the side of the extended leg, I have my hands close to me, so facing them will be like this. And on the inhale, I'm going to bring everything up. Inhale, so I have to push into that root and press into my toes so I can go a little bit higher and the hand up. This is the beginning of wide things and fingertips to your heart, hands back up and come back down. Okay, extend your legs and relax your wrist. Rolling a little bit. And we do on the other side and we will keep doing, so if there is some cues you're missing to do it properly, I'm trying to repeat and clarify. So one leg is extended and the second leg is bending. The side of the leg, the bending knee, my hand is just behind my hip, and this hand, right, yeah. This hand is going up. On the next inhale, I'm going to bring everything up. I have to press a little bit on that leg, but mostly I have to press on the toes of my bending leg. So inhale, I go up. Woo. Exhale, I go back down. Extend, we try on the other side. Maybe I try front, so you see it's a different angle. So the side, I have support on my bending leg side, and these hands go up. But oh no, that's the other way around. I'm sorry. Okay, so wait. I don't know actually. Let's try this way. Let's try together. Mama, you're between the screen and the. So your hands is behind your hip on the extended leg. Yes, makes sense. And your knees that bending has the hands that will go all the way up. Yes, we can see. Inhale, push, 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 push. Yes. Then fingertips to your chest. Sorry for the confusion. Open your arm and all the way back down. Extend your legs. 2 hands between your hips and then bend the other leg. So, sorry, my bad. The leg that extended has the hands same side between behind your hip. And inhale, push and lift. Arms up. Bend your elbows, fingers to your heart. Back up and all the way back down. We do it another time. Each side. So bend your knee. The side of the extending leg has the hand behind you. So they will push you, and you also press into your toes of the bending leg. Yes? Inhale, go up. Open your abdomen. Fingertips to your heart. Hands up. All the way back down. Extend both legs. Both hands behind your hips. And bend the other knee. Bring that elbow inside. Inhale, up. Press into your toes. Bend your elbows, fingertips to your heart. And back up. And all the way down. Great. Here, cross your legs. Roll into your knees. 4 points. Big toes together. Open your knees. And child pose. And stay and relax for 4 cycles of breath into child pose. Allow every inhale to carry oxygen to the part that feel tension. And every exhalation to let go of the tensions. When you feel ready, walk with your hands closer, cross your legs behind you and roll back to a sitting position. I'm really sorry for the confusion. Well, no one is perfect, so let's celebrate this the imperfection. And the posture we were doing, the asana, it's the wide things, because I feel it's better to express how we truly are, and that's when we are born wide, than be fitting into the small cases the society want for us. So that's an expression where we need strong roots, open heart, and a mix between light and stable. Great. We will rest a little bit in some cool down posture. Look at them before to do it, so you don't suffer bending your neck to watch what I'm doing. And then I will guide you with my voice, but you can do it your time. So the first one, we will be like going all the way down to the flat back. Yeah, you see me. And I will cross my left ankle on top of my right knee and bring it to me and try to hug my knee a little bit closer to me. I will do that once, then I will do it on the other side, like kind of a number 4, and press it. Then I will bring the sole of my feet together and really try to open the groins and let the knees rested. Interlace my fingers behind my neck. Wow, really today? And here also open the armpits. Then I will release my hands, bend my knees again, and do a little bit of windshield wiper. And after that, I will extend my both legs and relax into Shavasana. So if you feel like you're gonna cool down too much, have your little blanket or put your sweater and your socks back. And let's do it. So from sitting position, your knees are still bending. Use your arms to roll your back one vertebra at a time, all the way to flat. From here, bring your left ankle to your right knee and bring your knee closer to your chest and hug that knee with your two arms. So your two arms are like pressing the knee closer to your chest, and don't stop breathing. Use your breath to fill your body with new oxygen. And press, 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 press. And release your knee, foot to the mat, and cross your legs. And bring the right ankle on top of your left knee. Let go of the right knee and bring your knee closer to your chest and your hands around that knee and pressing that knee a little bit closer to your chest. Go a little bit closer, press, press actively. And don't forget to breathe. Go a little bit closer. You can do it. And release your hands and gently land with your feet, both feet on the mat. Keep your knees bending and windshield wipe. So bring your knees to one side and bring your knees to the other side. Your rhythm, but try to keep your shoulders and your head on the mat. And back to center. Bring the sole of your feet together and let go of your knees. Hands together behind, under your neck. Open your elbows, let them drop sideways and close your eyes. And from here, start to let go. Let go of the tensions in your body. and let go of the tensions in your mind. And very gently, very consciously, extend your right leg. And extend your left leg. Extending a little bit further, bringing tension into the muscles and relax them. Another time, contract your leg, push and relax. Release very consciously your right arm and your left arm. And last time, roll your shoulders back and behind and roll your arms, palm facing down, palm facing up. Bring your fingers inside your hands and tense into a fist. Contract all your arms and relax. Release. A second time. Close your hands into a fist and contract all the muscles from your fingers all the way to your shoulders and relax. Let your fingers naturally folding down and bring your awareness to your head and to your face. And soften the skin of your face. Relax your forehead. Open the space between your eyebrows. Let your eyeballs resting into their sockets, the cavity. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax the entire skin of your body. Relax the outer skin and relax the inner skin. Relax your organs and your bones. Relax your mind. Be only in the present moment. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Very gently take a longer deep breath. Come back to your body, to the present moment. Start moving your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles, and bend your knees. Hands to your center and roll to your right side. Stay a little bit in your right side and feel the breath in your back, in your spine. Then use your left hand to lift your upper body and come to a sitting position. Hands to your heart, close your eyes. Feel yourself grounded and free. Be happy, be grateful to have the time and the help for the practice. And gratitude to our masters, past, present, future, and most important, the master within us. Namaste. Thank you, yogis and yoginis. I hope you had a good time on the mat. You can replay the video, pause, erase when I'm confusing you. If you have some comments, let me know. Drink a lot of water and stay safe and be happy. Hope to see you soon, next Wednesdays, or maybe in the mini workshop this Saturday. There's all the information on the Facebook page. Ciao!